I've always been told I have a beautiful smile. I had a beautiful smile when I walked out of prison 5 years ago. I had a beautiful smile when I attempted to kill myself a year before that. I had a beautiful smile when I stole from my parents before that, and when I made the decision that I wanted to die before that. And every single significant broken moment before that, I had a beautiful smile. No one asks the girl with the beautiful smile if she wants to die. My diagnosis: major clinical depression, bipolar II disorder, borderline personality disorder, and PTSD. Up until 6 years ago, I was undiagnosed, unmedicated, and unremarkable. Not because my symptoms hadn't created an egregious amount of chaos, but because I had successfully misrepresented myself to everyone around me. I had one of two choices: go quietly into the night or walk directly into the fire. With bandages around my wrists, other patients asked why I was there. "You're too pretty to be here." In prison, other women would ask me why I was there. "You don't belong here, you're too nice." "I'm sick," I wanted to scream. "I deserve to be here just as much as anyone." What a thing to want to scream. I felt I had to somehow validate my brokenness. I can't help it if I have this smile. 40-year-old housewives can be living with pain you may never understand. Childhood trauma can leave emotional scars that never heal. Suburban moms can be triggered by a smell, a sound, an event, or a statement. Seemingly ideal marriages can be held hostage by "I love you, I hate you" demons. Beautiful homes can hold secrets like reckless spending, promiscuity, and substance abuse. Successful women may steal and lie because they know of no other way to let you know they are desperate and in need of help. In other words, mental illness doesn't discriminate. Those that are struggling the most may be showing it the least. So here I am, 6 years from the time that razor had control. I'm still smiling. This time, though, I smile because I have control. I smile because I stopped lying about my pain, my confusion, my rage. I smile because I let someone in, and that someone gave me a diagnosis, and then they gave me medicine, and then they let me talk to them, and they listened. I was given a directive and resources and a plan. Then the family and friends that I hadn't completely destroyed offered me support, and I accepted it. Then I allowed myself to trust the right doctors and therapists to guide me towards new beginnings, better understanding, and through the darkness to a hope of light. And then I began to trust myself. I became authentic because I chose to take accountability for my actions. I am mentally ill, but it is not okay to hurt people just because they hurt me. When you find your authenticity, your integrity begins to rebuild, and having integrity is something to smile about. I started to write about my life, my experiences, my rock bottom. I stopped feeling shame, and I began to feel empowered. The more honest I became about what I had been through and how I came to manage my illness, the more alive I began to feel. I spent less time struggling to get out of bed and more time searching for that which finds my happy. I found nature, hiking, books, and rescue dogs, a lot of rescue dogs. I studied meditation, yoga, and strength training. I asked for forgiveness, and I accepted it if none was given. Time became my friend instead of my enemy. I learned gratitude, compassion, and empathy. I stopped being so hard on myself and found value in both my success and my mistakes. I stopped having regret for my past choices and became thankful for them, because without them, I would not be where I am today. I let go of toxicity and toxic relationships. Most importantly, I made the decision to take as long as I needed to fall in love with me. As I began trusting her, I began forgiving her. I began to learn over time that my mental illness does not define me. Those terms are a part of who I am, and they have shaped me to some extent. But I am who I am today, not because of what I've been through or how my mind works, but in spite of that. Moment by moment, day by day, week by week, I stand in my own power. When I fall down, I get back up, and I refuse to feel shame for having mental illness. especially mental illnesses or illnesses that are no different than having any other type of illness. 6 years ago in September could have been the end of my story, but look where I am now, standing here before all of you, unashamed of the gnarly details of my life. Scars on my wrists, scars up and down my legs, scars on my heart, lost friendships and family members, and a divorce. I can't change the past or the damage that has been done, but I can take charge of my life and do whatever it takes to manage the illnesses that I live with. I take insulin because I'm a type 1 diabetic. Without insulin, I can die. It's as simple as that. I manage my mental illness the same way. I do it the way I need to, because if I don't, I can die. Do I have a beautiful smile? Yes. Yes, I do. But what truly makes me beautiful is not what you see here. My beauty comes from what I am no longer hiding behind my smile. Thank you.